Hi guys, welcome to my video for the St Mary's strength conditioning task this week, which is on skills versus capacities. My video will be based on two fast bowlers. The first bowler you'll see in the clips coming up, it has a skill deficiency, we'll call it, and the second one has a capacity deficiency, mainly tightness in around the shoulder joint, through injury, past injury. So just take a look. So this first bowler is a skill deficiency. It's one of the first times I ever tried to bowl fast. And this second one, which actually me, is a fast bowler but it's more capacity deficiency. Okay, so what we have now are the two bowlers compared, and what we're going to try and have a look through at is their follow through. So you have a look through here. You've got the bowler on the left who seems to pull out quite quickly, and the bowler on the right who follows right away through. What you notice both their left arms. So on the left, you obviously see that his left arm sticks very quickly down, whereas on the right it does stick but it does follow through slightly. Okay, so what we've done now, we just freeze frame this here. So both bowlers have gone through, have released the ball. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at, as I said, is just that follow through. So if you look at bowler on the left, he's followed through, he let go of the ball, and both arms are kind of stuck almost beneath him. Whereas the guy on the right, so as I said, me, I followed right away through. My left arm's followed right through, and my right arm has come down, brushed past my left hip. That's just gonna. This is mainly a skill issue. It's a new skill that the guy on the left is learning, and it's something that it does take a little bit of practice to push through. Also, you can see he's got into this position. I've already followed through with my right foot, and I'm into that low position, following down the wicket, whereas the guy on the left is already followed through, but he's still on his same foot that he bowled on, so he hasn't used that power generated. Okay, and here's that clip again. So we're going to keep using this clip, and we're going to try and move on now to look at the back foot landing. Alright, so I want you to try and notice what their body position is in like as they land on the ground. Okay, so as you probably noticed, you look at again the guy on the left, and again that's another skill issue. I mean, both have got skill issues here, but the guy on the left mainly, if you have a look at where he landed with that back foot, his power is going down and backwards, so he's now having to generate more power off that right foot to try and get the speed through the ball, whereas I've managed to keep my power going forwards. There is, the ball should be slightly forward of this, and I should be slightly forward of this at this point, so there is a skill issue. But at least my power is still trying to maintain the velocity going forwards, rather than, as you've seen, James on the left here is in a very upright position, leaning backwards to try and generate power. Okay, so this next clip here is kind of trying to highlight my capacity issues. So as you can probably notice very quickly is how tight my shoulder really is, and how much I use my chest as I bowl compared to James on the left. So just keep having a little look at this, and we'll go into a picture highlighting exactly what is going wrong here. Okay, as you probably picked up on as this picture comes in, is the body angle I get myself into in order to try and put this ball down a wicket fast. Okay, so I've put in a few degree angles here to just show the difference in where my center of gravity is and how much I'm trying to generate power from my shoulder and chest, rather than James, who's very upright. Again, that's not necessarily the perfect position. You know, as I said, he has got a skill issue. However, with me, I've really learnt away, and I'm really trying hard to generate power through the chest. This is obviously, in the end, if I played a lot more cricket, could potentially have caused a lot of injury within both my knee, hips, back, and obviously the shoulder and chest itself. So as we go back through and we look at the video again, just notice obviously the strain I put through, how much I rotate my chest through the movement to try and generate the power. Obviously snap through quicker than James does here. That's more through my skill in bowling, but I really work hard to rotate myself through which is bad, obviously. Okay, so this next graphic, all I'm just trying to do is highlight the differences in our two bodies. So obviously James, being very upright, shown by the green arrow. Okay, and I'm obviously leaning away quite a lot, generating that power. I'm obviously looking a lot lower to the ground as we bowl. However, I just wanted to point out the position with the balls. So I'm still getting the ball nice and high. Obviously not as high as James, I'm not as tall as him yet, and also I'm lower to the ground as I do this. I'm still getting the ball nice and high, but this is obviously going to hamper my bowling approach. I'm not going to get the height, I'm not going to get the pace from height, I'm not going to get the bounce potentially needed for a fast bowler. You'd obviously want a lot more upright kind of body angle in order to really try and put these down. However, you could look at me at getting a bit more skid on the ball through this, but just highlighting the point again about the body positions. Okay, and these last few clips just show exactly the same thing again, but it's just showing from the front on this time. So again, you can see my arm come round, you can see the whip a lot more, but you can also look at James's skill problems that we have here also. Again, what I've highlighted here again is my body angle, how much I'm leaning away, getting the ball through. You're obviously looking at James's there, the two red angles showing which way our bodies are leaning, and the blue angle showing the direction of the ball, or our shoulders really. I also like to try and point out here that within the video you can obviously see a lot more of James's skill kind of problems where he pulls out of his follow through very quickly, his arms pull out very early, and just goes for that skill. So where even though he has got the height on me, he's not using that full power, that full reach that he potentially could have. There are a lot more skill problems here. You look at his foot, how his foot lands, you can see that right here compared to mine. You can see how much I twisted my hips through. There are a lot more problems here that I haven't already picked up on. But I hope you enjoyed the quick run through. As I said, there's lots more things that I could have picked up on through here, but I just thought I'd try and keep this to 5 minutes. Obviously I went over quite a lot. I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you got something out of it, and listen again soon. Cheers.